Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be finding out what happens if you follow the gang members once John Marston meets them after beating the game. So, as you guys know, after you complete the final mission in American Venom, and once you go through the credits and all that good stuff, you'll actually have the opportunity to meet some of the old members of the gang, to see what their life is like 7 or 8 years after the end of the Linde Gang in 1899. And you get to have a really cool sit down with 3 characters in particular. You have Mary-Beth, Tilly, and Rains Fall. And what makes all 3 of their interactions unique is as soon as you meet them, they get on some sort of vehicle and they go away. You don't get the chance to sit down with them afterwards. So I wanted to find out what would happen if you followed all 3 of them, or at least made an attempt. So let's start with Mary-Beth, who is located in Valentine. She is sitting on the bench outside of the train station, and if you visit her, this is what will occur.
Mary-Beth.
John? John, is it you?
How the hell are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah,
Abigail, is she?
she's well. Jack's growing up.
Sweet boy.
Not anymore. But he's okay. How are you?
I'm well. I write now. Silly romances, but it's fun. Oh, it's such fun.
Do you?
My pen name is Leslie Dupont. It's sort of French, sort of ambiguous. Well, the books are unambiguously awful, but they sell.
Good for you. So proud.
I still think about you all. That was quite a time.
Yeah. Arthur saved my life before he passed. I don't talk about him much, but I think about him.
Me too. And Dutch?
Ran off someplace.
All aboard!
Such a shame.
Last call!
Oh, anyway, John, I better get on my train. It was really lovely seeing you. Oh, here. It's for you.
Thank you. Take care now.
Bye!
Okay, so as you guys saw there, she waves goodbye and is clearly sitting on the train. Now, it's impossible to jump on the train from the platform. So what I had to do was actually call my horse. Now, why it's impossible, I'll show you guys a little bit later. So what I did is I grabbed my horse and I was able to catch up to the train. Now, the interesting part about this is that this train apparently only has 2 passenger cabins. The rest is going to be filled with lawmen and guard, or is going to be for things like coal or the actual front of the train. So when I ended up getting inside, I expected to find Mary-Beth. We clearly saw her get aboard the train. It's not like she would get off in the middle of the wilderness, so I wanted to look for her. Unfortunately, though, she is not here. So I guess Rockstar assumed that no one would try and catch up with Mary-Beth to see where she was actually going, although I was quite curious, because it seems like she needed to get out of Valentine quite quickly, or had somewhere important to go if she couldn't stay with John, who she had never seen for 9 years. You would think she would want to spend more than 4 minutes with him, and she must have had somewhere important to go if that was the case. So that is a little bit disappointing that unfortunately she is not on the train when you get there. I really do wonder what happened to her. The only thing I can think of is that Rockstar just didn't get her to spawn on the train, because I guess they didn't assume that players would actually go after her. So that is Mary-Beth right there. That is the first character that we can run into. The next character that we can run into is Tilly. Tilly is located in Saint Denis, and she will actually get on a trolley. So I wanted to see what would happen after we met her, if we could actually follow her. Now, this is what happens when you bump into her for the first time.
John Marston.
Miss Tilly.
That's Mrs. Tilly to you. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm well. Well and happy, and I miss you and Abigail.
She's well. Jack's well. All is well, I think. I never thanked you for what you did.
Oh, there's the trolley. I still think about all of you all the time. My life, it's different now.
Mine too. But I still see a bunch of Charles and Uncle and Sadie. So not quite so different as Abigail would like.
I married a lawyer. He's a fine man. We live in a house.
Us too.
I'm sorry, I've got to go. I'm late, but can I write to you and Abigail someplace?
Yeah, we're up at Beecher's Hope, over in Great Plains, West Elizabeth.
I'll try. Be well, John Marston.
Okay, so this one was weird because the way the cutscene ends is it like physically turns you away from Tilly, so you don't actually get to see the trolley taking off. And when I turned back around, I'm pretty sure the trolley that she had gotten on had completely disappeared. There was a trolley that was like arriving like literally a second later, but I don't think that was the one that she had gotten on. That one literally vanished in midair. So again, I don't know why Rockstar did that. Maybe they just wanted to avoid an interaction between Tilly and John Marston afterwards. Or maybe there was some weird thing about her getting on the trolley and having that spawn into the world. I don't know. I can't really tell you like the game design mechanics of why Rockstar tried to do that or decided to do that. But either way, Tilly literally just vanishes. Her vessel doesn't even spawn in. It's just completely gone. Now, the weirdest example happens when you try to meet Rains Fall, who is actually outside of the Annesburg train station, and if you go up to him, this will happen.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Didn't I meet you a long time ago?
I don't know.
With Arthur? Arthur Morgan?
Oh, yes.
My name is Rainsfall.
And I'm Jim Milton. John Marston.
Oh. Is Arthur,
He passed away a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He saved my life. He gave his.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
And you? I know you had tough times.
Well, my people aren't really a tribe. We're just a bunch of families, I suppose. But we're in Canada now. And it's,
What are you doing here?
I don't really know. My son, I suppose. Oh, he fell.
I know. I'm sorry. I've got a son. I'm very sorry.
Oh, it was a long time ago now. Well, it's good to see you, Mr. Marston.
And you.
Now, really quickly, this is why you aren't able to just jump straight on the train, especially with the one following Rains Fall. If you try and jump on, you will get instantly crushed, as you guys can see there. So that does not work. So what I had to do was load back my save. I had to meet Rains Fall again. And this time, the train out of Annesburg was weird. The one that Rains Fall got on, I'm pretty sure was glitched, or Rockstar programmed it so that it could physically not be caught up to. So I was trying to catch up to the train, and when I was going through Annesburg, I was slow. And I understand that. When you're going through towns, your horse is naturally slower. However, as I got out of town, I was unable to catch up to the train. You guys saw I was very easily able to catch up to the train that Mary-Beth was on, but this train was like the one in Back to the Future. Like it was being powered by a time-traveling DeLorean. Like I could not catch up to this thing to save my life. And I'm on the fastest horse in the game, the Rose Gray Bay Arabian. So the fact that I couldn't catch up to this was shocking. And it's not like I couldn't catch up to it by a little bit. This train was blowing my butt away. Like, it was insane how fast it was going. So I physically could not catch up to this. So I think that Rains Falls NPC is actually on this train, and in order to prevent us from catching up to it, this is what Rockstar did. They made the train like ultra fast than any way that we as John Marston would be able to catch up to it. So that's kind of unfortunate right there. Maybe you guys can let me know if you have also tried this experiment in the comments down below. I'm wondering if I just got a unnaturally fast train, or is it the same for everyone else? Again, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments down below. Now, the final character in which you can meet, although there isn't really a need because he doesn't get in a vehicle and go somewhere, and that is Pearson. Pearson is like the only character in which you can visit multiple times. And we've actually covered Pearson's story in a previous video, so I'm not going to be diving into that too much in this video. But you can find him in the Rhodes General Store, and he tells you all about his backstory. And he apparently writes a letter to you, which I don't think I've received, nor do I think anyone has ever received. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below or on my Facebook page. Have you tried this experiment for yourself? And if so, what were your results as well? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.